if a man gave you $300, but you won $300,000 at the casino, how much would you split with him?
How much would I split with him?
Yeah.
If he gave it to me?
He gave you $300 to go to the casino, but you won $300,000. How much would you split with him?
Well, I'm not gonna lie, the nigga I would be with would let me keep all the money.
All of it? So you wanna go 50-50?
I don't know who started this epidemic.
He would let me keep all that. He would have money like that, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Never in my right mind of mind, I've never met nobody that said they would win $300,000 off of $300 I gave him. If he had it like that, why wouldn't he not have gave you $30,000 3 bands to go bet with? He gave you $300 to bet with, alright? Not $300,000. You ain't gonna get that man nothing. You ain't gonna get that man nothing.
So, a man that I met 2 days ago pulled up on me, jumped my car because my battery had died, took me to go get a new battery for my car, took me to put gas in my car, took me to go get lunch, and now it's taking me to go get some gas.
So, yeah, you done, you done hit you the simp lottery, dude. That dude, two days ago? 2? Hey, bro, you sounding like he's your daddy. You just met your dad for the first time 2 days ago? That's what that sound like. Sound like your dad done came through and found you. You want to look after you, trying to build that relationship. Because why is bro doing all this, man? What is he doing? You just met this man. I have never met a single man that would go through all that in the first 48 hours, bro. Like, I don't know if that's a lot. You get what I'm saying? That's a lot of effort. That's a lot of effort, guys. What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
I can only speak for myself when I say this, but me respectfully, bro, I cannot be in a relationship to just be in a relationship. Yes, don't get me wrong. Going out to eat is cool. Going to the movies is cool. Like, dating, doing shit in a relationship is cool. But after a while, them shit get boring. So this is where I come in. After you did the manly stuff that you're supposed to do, I gotta keep the relationship spicy. You feel me? I'ma tell you, yo, babe, let's go to the staircase real quick. You feel me? Like, I'ma tell you some crazy shit. Like, yo, babe, there's the woods right there. Like, you feel me? Like, I gotta keep it going. So you go home, you be like, damn, this little bitch is a slut. Like, I really love this little bitch. You feel me? Just like, I just can't, like, I gotta keep it, like, spicy. Like, you feel me? Like, I gotta, like, I don't know. That's just me, though. That's just...
Hilarious, bro. I know it's probably joking, bro. But they probably got the types out there, man. It's women that are really in touch with their sexuality. You better be careful about those, boy. Literally, I was watching Divorce Court the other day, and this man was standing in divorce court because his wife, she wanted it 3-4 times a day, and my boy say, I'll be tired. Judge, I can't do it 3-4 times a day. She just want to go at it. I mean, she was like, man, and she wants it for like an hour each time. He said, Judge, I'm just not built like that, man. She taking all the fun out of it. It just become routine. The other day I woke up, we was, before I even had a chance to eat breakfast, I told her I was gonna go give her a little sample or something, and he did that, and she came back. They got mad, started arguing the whole day. He couldn't even finish his cereal. Cereal got on the table all soft. Nobody likes to eat soft frosted flakes. Come on, man. He said she taking all the fun out of it. But I like what she's saying. She said she gotta keep it spicy.
Guys, when y'all be behind us and we be doing like the adult tango, and we more so like on the thicker side, do y'all be behind us and be thinking like, dang, her back is so wide, like she got a big back? Or like, do y'all be thinking about like, dang, she got a lot of rolls? Like, what do y'all be thinking about when y'all be behind us? Because I'm just sitting up here thinking as I'm waiting on my food, and I just had that thought come across my mind, like, dang, I wonder how many men have I did the adult tango with that got behind me and looked at my back and was like, her back is so big, or like, her back is so wide. Like, I'm just curious. I don't know, I be having the strangest thoughts come across my mind at the random times. I do a lot of thinking, y'all. Just random thinking. But yeah, serious question for the guys. Like, have y'all ever like been behind a woman and just looked at her back and was like, her back is so wide?
Bro, y'all one-on-one back there, alright? Now he going in there, he sliding in that thing like the Temptations and sliding back out. He is not worrying about your back. Okay, he is not worrying about the width of your back. He ain't worrying about anything else. All right, if he back there handling business, he ain't worrying about that. All right. Now, if you gonna throw him off if you got a little, like a little dingleberry down there or something like that, you might be like looking down a little bit worried. You might pause for a second if he ain't wipe it good enough. But I'm just saying, but he ain't worrying about your back at all. You don't have to worry about that. Guys ain't worrying about how big your back is. They on a mission down back there behind there. All right, Dan.
I just saw this video of this girl talking about how she left her husband because he was too boring. Like, bitch, if you're really that bored, clean your house.
I completely don't understand how someone can be bored in a marriage. No. How are you bored? How are you bored? There's things that you can do for yourself. There's things you can do for your husband. There's things that y'all can do as a couple. There's family things. How are you not doing anything? It's just boring? And being bored in your marriage is grounds for divorce? Like, it makes you feel unhappy, I assume? But in a nutshell, you just said you was bored? Come on now. Don't make no sense. Alright guys, what do you guys think about this thing? Oh man, bro, is that too much? Is that just too big? Is it too big that it's nasty? You get what I'm saying? You can get lost in that thing. You pretty much become a G-string when you're in between them things, bro. Like, I just, I just don't see how, you can properly get it, handle that. That is that's just something out this world. From one angle, it just looks like the ice cream scoop falling off the cone a little bit. That's my boy told me. But nonetheless, guys, what do y'all guys think? Is this too big? Is this too nasty, bro? Is this the right size? What is going on? I need your honest opinions, guys, because in this clip, the comments, hundreds of comments. You got heart eyes, you got smiley faces. You're like, man, I'll get behind that any day. And then you have a few guys that be like, yo, like this, y'all can't be real. This nasty. Right? You can only imagine the smells, right? Or you can only imagine the hygiene. And I'm not taking shots at this lady. I'm just saying, I can only imagine. Alright? If you had to. Like, what's the deal here? And I know toilet gotta be scared to see her come through. Them toilets gotta be scared. She gotta be demolishing toilets right now. Absolutely crushing toilet seats right now. You can't tell me she ain't doing that. Phylicia Rashad is widely considered the most regal black woman on American soil by many of us. From the role she played as Claire Huxtable to the way she enters a room on an interview, there's just an air of regality about her. We've only heard about her being married to Ahmad Rashad, and we haven't heard any smut on her name. And she carries herself with a bit of grace that emanates from her when she enters a room. So she had a recent Breakfast Club interview where she tried to, in the nicest way possible, chastise these modern American women, Americanized women even, for forgetting to be queens. Like, they forgot to be queens. They forgot that they are queens. They're always looking for a king, but they forgot to be queens. Now, a lot of you men have forgot to be kings too, but that's not the topic of this video. So she's gonna simply explain what that means and how it should be viewed. And I want y'all to understand something, brothers. I've been saying this for a long time, but maybe it sounds better coming from Phylicia Rashad. But let's take a listen to this video, man, and we'll come back and chop it up on a real tip.
And I don't mean to be critical, and I hope young ladies listening don't take this as personal criticism, because I don't mean it that way. Mm-hmm. But you're young queens. Beautiful and smart and brilliant and bright. And it really, I know I'm taken aback when I see on a college campus young women dressed in strips of clothing. Mm. And you'd correct me if I'm wrong, sir. Mm-hmm. No man wants his woman to be out like that. Mm. Right?
No, I grew up on Method Man saying wearing 3/4 of cloth, never showing your stuff off.
And like you said, there are ways of being sexy without showing so much.
Oh, please. And that's really not sexy.
I mean, one of the most sexiest, most beautiful pictures is you. I forgot what year it was, but you got on like a basketball jersey and like some jeans, you eating some popcorn. That is.
Now, what you hear is a woman who has been around long enough to see the regression of femininity, to see where these women have gone to see that the women who used to be on the college campuses dressing for success are now the women on the college campuses dressing like Megan Thee Stallion, dressing like Sexy Red, dressing like the gorillas of the world, dressing like the girls who dance at the clubs at night and the men to put money in their lingerie. That's what these women are acting and dressing like. They have no class. They're going to class, but they have no class. And I want y'all to understand why. Because young people are following young people now. And what's even worse, the older women are trying to be like the younger women. The older women are competing with the younger women to be young women, and they're losing. And so they're bitter. And so that's why they say things like, well, something wrong with you. If you a man in your 40s and you got a woman in her 20s, then you a perv. And all this type of things they say. Well, you, the woman legal now. You got a legal adult as a woman. And they sitting telling you, man, something wrong with you. Why? Because they can't compete with them, but it's not designed to compete with them. The same way it's not designed for me to compete with y'all YNs. I don't compete with y'all. I'm on a level, dog. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially, all of those things, man. I'm on a level that you gotta strive to get to. So as a YN, it ain't nothing you doing or nothing you got or nothing you say or nothing you believe in that I want to be a part of. Not to knock that, because when I was younger, I was on some YN stuff too. Right now, I'm on some OG stuff. And so there's no competition. If you're a YN, you can't compete with me being an OG, and I can't compete with you being a YN, and now one of us should try to. You understand? There's benefits to being a YN, there's benefits to being an OG, you understand? And there's even more benefits to being a young wise man, as there are to being a well put together, still attractive, still fit OG. There's benefits to it. But the reality is, women don't understand that. The older women, all they think about is what they can do with their bodies. So they go and get these enhancements, and they try to look like a young woman. They try to look like a thick woman. They try to look like whoever is the hot woman in the music industry or entertainment at the particular time that she's looking. And I want y'all to understand something. There's something wrong with a woman who focuses fully on her physicality. And I'll tell you what it is. I say it all the time. Now we're going to listen to 50 Cent, agree. And we're going to listen to Phylicia Rashad, back him up, back me up, on this one simple fact. If all a woman has is her physical beauty, her body, to give her confidence, she going to do some hoe shit. At some point. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing she can do about it. She's going to need that validation that only physical interaction with a man or multiple men can give her. That's what it is.
About the girl that made up text messages to frame her boyfriend. So this girl made up text messages as if her boyfriend would send them to her young child saying, get in the bed with me, I want to go down with you. Mommy not home, I'm scared, it's boring. Like, it was just crazy. And come to find out, she did that with her last baby daddy to try to frame him and put him in jail. And then she did it with him because she was mad at him. That is mental illness. Like, that is really crazy for you to do that. And I feel like she should be way under the jail. Like, round up the troops and stone her.
Yeah, she is definitely the crazy one in this situation. Like, why would no one believe? Like, how did you not know that? You get what I'm saying? And it's crazy. That's why when you're dating people, like, make sure you date them for a long time so you can kind of get to really know them, man. Really know about their past relationships and things like that. And especially a woman that have kids. Like, dog, you got to figure out why they're not together anymore. You get what I'm saying? It's not, they're gonna give you this little victim story or just gonna say, hey, like, he cheated and all that. But sometimes there's a little bit of dirt in there on them too. Not every woman is quick. And I'm not saying this in a bad way, but what I'm saying in this situation, you have to get to know that. The reason why they are separated. Why does she have the kid? Why is this happening right now? Because she is literally setting men up right now for this. For them to have jail time because she's mad. You probably didn't even do nothing. It might have been, didn't even text her. You forgot to text her. You forgot to pay the light bill or whatever it was, man. And she got so angry. What's going to happen next, bro? Like, just imagine the scheming that's going to happen next if you really, really make her mad. Don't risk it. Appreciate you guys for watching. Please make sure you like the video. I'll see you on the next one.